morning, Africa. Welcome to Daybreak Africa from the Voice of America. I'm James Butte in Washington. Today is Monday, October 28th, and here are some of the stories we are covering. The mayor of Cameroon, Southwest Province capital Buea, is dead, and the separatists are rejoicing.
What I can immediately tell you as a response to his passing is that we at the interim government of Ambazonia, we are banning his corpse from returning to Ambazonia.
Chris Anu is the spokesman for the self-proclaimed Ambazonia Republic. We will hear from a friend of the late Mayor Ekema Patrick Isonge. Malawi's main opposition leader rejects a call by President Mutharika for a dialogue, and the Council of Patriots has called yet another protest in Liberia.
Because the president has failed or refused to react to our demands as contained in the statement submitted, we the people have decided under the banner of the Council of Patriots to exercise yet again our democratic right to ask the president to step down.
Henry Costa is the spokesman for the Council of Patriots, and a new report this month documents human rights abuses in Congo-Brazzaville. Those story plus Samson O'Malley's posts are coming up on Daybreak Africa. Cameroon separatists are rejoicing over the death of the mayor of the country's southwest province capital, Buea. Mayor Ekema Patrick Isonge died early Sunday under unspecified circumstances. The separatists denied they play a role in the mayor's death, but Chris Anu, the Secretary of State for the self-proclaimed interim government of Ambazonia Republic, says Mayor Isonge was a thorn in the side of his own people. Anu says Mayor Isonge terrorized his own people using the Cameroon military.
Ekema has been a thorn in the flesh of his own people. And his passing away, we learn, has been marked with tremendous celebration across all of Ambazonia. How he died, what killed him, is what we do not know yet. But what I can immediately tell you as a response to his passing in Douala, in French Cameroon, is that we at the interim government of Ambazonia, we are banning his corpse from returning to Ambazonia.
Mayor Ekema Isonge, I saw the picture of him. He's a very young man. People I talked with late last night in Cameroon seemed very shocked about his sudden death. Is there any foul play here?
We do not know at this moment whether there was any foul play, but what I can assure you is that Ekema Patrick had created so many enemies for himself and against the government that he represents. If you go to Buea, market women are celebrated. Business people are celebrated. I mean, the entire city is celebrated. They are celebrating because he had made himself a common enemy to everybody in that city. He would take the soldiers, walk around the streets, shut down people's shops, shut down people's businesses. He did this again and again and again and built for himself enmity from his own people. So it wouldn't be surprising if one of his enemies is behind this.
So you are saying that Ambazonia, the movement, is not behind the death of Mayor Ekema?
Absolutely not. We are not fighting against civilians. We are fighting against a military that is occupying our territory. We have no business fighting a mayor. No. Ambazonia, we have nothing to do with the death of Ekema. But what I can tell you is because he was hated by his own people for what he did to the people, we have banned the remains of Ekema Patrick from returning to Buea.
As I was saying again, Mayor Ekema was a popular person. Some people say he was a big football promoter. If you have nothing to do with his passing, why not allow his body to come back home?
No, the people of Ambazonia, and particularly the people in the city of Buea, would not want to see his body, his remains, brought into that city because it's an abomination what he did to the civilians, the business people in that city. He made many of them to lose their lives. He made many of them to lose their homes. Took the army, went around breaking down people's homes, breaking down people's businesses. I mean, I'm just telling you, there is celebration that he is dead in his own city. First, because he was a wicked man, and secondly, because he was a crony to the Bias regime.
Did someone tell me that Ambazonia people claim responsibility?
Well, maybe some faction, I am not sure, not this interim government in which I belong.
Chris, thank you very much again. We are happy to talk with you under these circumstances. Thank you very much.
My pleasure, James, as usual. Thank you, sir.
Chris Anu is the Secretary of State for Communication of the self-proclaimed interim government of Ambazonia. He was speaking with us from Europe.